toss. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Wentz going to throw. Room to run past midfield. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle.
He knows that little play.
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Got you. Yeah,
6 yards here to go for the offense on 2nd down.
But I was able to tell that it could have
Play action. Now Wentz. And this one is incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. Trot, and now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
And it's good to make it 7-0.
I think I messed his route up, but that's because we can't hear him.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now.
Can you hear me now?
In the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And
I think he
here at about the 17-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Oh, yeah, W's to Dobbs. Some nice drives, man. He's just a little rusty because he ain't been on in a while.
If you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it.
Yeah, so speed and that's different.
Bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
On 1st down, Wentz. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a bike.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
From midfield, here's Wentz. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field, and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
And not great starting field position here for the offense.
Yeah.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Caught, Kelsey, left side. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And the wideout in motion. From the gun on third down, Wentz. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Now that's a great opening series defensively. You force what should be a 3-and-out on your opening possession.
And great coverage there on third down to force the incompletion to set up fourth. And on now is the punter. Back deep, Antonio Brown.
Good bed. That was a surprise. She's cooking some chicken and eggs. Picked it up.
So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
No, it was him.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And this one's incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. On play action, it's Wentz. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... And here's another
you need to run these routes,
interception.
man, because I'm messing them up right now.
Picked off by Ryan Shazier.
I don't know what I'm
And
doing.
the return
Man.
comes to
I'm
a
like
halt
slowing
right
down,
at the 44-yard line.
But this is a defense that can confuse
Dude,
even
I
the
thought
best
that
of
ball would go
quarterbacks
right
with
to
their
me,
zone
man, but it
schemes.
didn't.
And here you get a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one
Like, is it
basically
me?
comes
Is it
right
you?
to
I
him.
mean, I don't know. I mean, it's not you, but it's me. Is it what? What the hell am I doing?
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
That's why I don't go usually trust user routes unless I can't communicate with him, so I don't know he's hitting me. And it's like... And I was in the middle of the field, but for whatever reason, it still overthrew me. It went way over me, man. Twice it did that now. It's like frustrating to see what happened. So I'm over here like, why does he keep throwing it up so far deep, man? And
Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon as it's London. So second and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here.
Underneath and that, and if there's something, go deep when you have to go deep, you know? Now I'm here.
Snap coming at 1. Now Wentz. Complete. The tight end Kelsey. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough. Swing the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They only get 2 there, but on third and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Now a play fake here on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
There he goes inside the 30. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find a soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do, because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to...
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Demarcus Lawrence in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
And Tucker's kick right there, it's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, their offense has struggled for sure, but they get the field goal here and at least get on the board before half.
And that's not something we should underestimate, because just getting points on the board can sometimes have a settling effect on a team. Helps them start their comeback.
Yeah.
Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try to move the football.
Now a handoff as they run left side. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Two minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this. Offense in a good spot here, 2nd and 2. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
He hates holes like this, don't you? It's just like big.
Now a handoff looking right. And some room to work. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. So the D-line's going to spread out. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. Here as we head toward halftime.
Yeah. Yellow. Oh yeah, this dude's just being annoying trying to win the half. And
now they try the right side here. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Time to snap.
Gets it down to the 32. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And it's complete to Kelsey.
Very good.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here.
Damn it, I freaking run committed that time.
35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Yeah.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
No, I'm being interrupted. You get that?
And now here's a carry heading left. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Wentz to throw on 2nd down. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey, and it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Oh, so he's going for it. Oh, this is 3rd and 18. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm thinking it's,
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Now Wentz on the bootleg. Eluding the pressure right. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
home 3.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the 1st half. And Zerline's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. And Charles, they get the field goal. Took them a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the 1st half. A final shot before half for Wentz. And he's got it. Got his man on the end round. Complete. And a big hit. Knocked down sideways. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Do we get the ball back? I think they do.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. So here they come, the road team now getting the football first to start this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the 1st half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Now a handoff looking right. And some room to roam now. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the defense says they have it. Yes, they've got it.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Second down and just 1. throw. It's Wentz. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Yeah.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Okay.
They'll run it with Bell. Now Bell hit. He lost the football.
He doesn't
and the
ball
defense will
carriers,
get their hands on it. Going the other way.
Yeah.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return
They take the
stops.
hit stick and
So the defense there, opportunistic.
dude, we can't get any breaks, huh? We can't get any breaks.
So many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
And now here's a carry heading left. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Shift together here from the D-line. Wentz. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Ryan Shazier coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him.
I did blitz. I ran a blitz
Well,
that
it was
time.
2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moss. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough.
He did catch
It's
it.
4th down.
Fucking Moss on Moss.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. They get 3 there on the pickup, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
4th and 1. This is what fullbacks live for. They're always the guys with all the marks on their helmets because they love sticking their heads in there to fight for the tough yards. And he gets the tough yards here to give his guys a 1st down.
So it'll be 1st down here after the run. Now a handoff as they run left side. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Now they try the right side here. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 5-yard pickup, so essentially they get the penalty yardage back, and it's back to 2nd and 10. Back now at Ford Field. So 2nd and 10 here. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now a handoff looking right. And after the good gain last play. This time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be a third and about 13. Throwing now is Wentz. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Needed 13, and with a good spot, they got 13 and a first down. Now they try the right side here. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And this seemingly endless drive continues. Now a handoff looking right. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throwing is Wentz. And this is going to be incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Boy, you sure don't see that too often.
I guess you can't really call anything a gimme, but you figure with his track record, that's a sure thing. But it turns out it's not the case.
Back to throw. Caught left side. It's Beckham. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now Wentz signaling frantically, let's get to the line.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Gonna throw right side here, complete. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets them a new set of downs. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Bell. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now maybe they get some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important 3rd down.
He's on fire.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Wentz. Got to have this one. And he finds his target. It's sharp. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 7 that time. And that leads to a Los Angeles first down. They'll look to throw. And some room to maneuver. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. So the offense has it 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 4. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Scoring has really been at a premium. And, Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
Wentz to throw. He's going to air one out. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off,
Damn, I would think
exactly
maybe
right.
I told
They
him
took
maybe
us
when
down
he
to
went
the
over
last
because I
play,
put
but
over,
still,
I'll put it on my hands and say someone else was doing.
possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Pretty good on interceptions, man, and we stuck in it all damn time, man. You think that we only lost by a TD is crazy. Was you 6-3 or what? Oh, you were in that was your playoff game there. Damn, we should have waited for Nate now. Damn it, we should have waited for another opponent too. We should have waited for Nate to find his game first and be like, "Are you in game?" So we didn't have to go against him.
That'll do it for us. For
good.
Charles Davis and all
We had
our hard-working
136
crew,
yard passing.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Detroit.
Yeah, 5 turnovers. Yeah.
Picture me putting my city all over the map. They wasn't believers, I had to get even in mad. We coming up, pulling up, jumping all over your grass. So tell them I got a new girl. Tell the police that I'm begging, I want them. I need 20 models.
Nice.
Church with my shirt off. Tell the Lord that I'm here now. I've been waiting for so long. I've been